Well, hello food fans. It's been some time, hasn't it? Well, the good news is I've now got some new equipment, so I can carry on filming some videos. Got myself a new phone and a new lighting setup. Yes, and that's my cat. Hello. Say hello, Pringle. Hello. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to do today a bit of a fusion one. It's one of my own recipes. I've tried it out on some willing victims, friends, and they liked it. So I'm going to share the recipe with you today. It's pork chop with a Chinese curry sauce. I'm using the Madras version, which is slightly spicier than your standard Chinese curry sauce. And what have we got in it? Well, obviously the pork chop, the curry sauce. There's onion, mushroom, and I'm using frozen spinach, although if you wish you can use fresh spinach and it will just wilt down. So without further ado, let us get on. Oh, by the way, I don't have a name for this, so if anybody can think of a name, go ahead, pop it down in the comments below and I'll have a look and pick a name. Thank you. For this recipe, I'm using 2 pork chops, 1 medium brown onion, just roughly chopped, handful of mushrooms, some frozen spinach, I'm using like 7 blocks here, 300 ml of hot water, and 100 grams of this curry paste. I'm using Madras today, but you can use any sort of Chinese curry paste. I'm using Goldfish brand, but other brands are of course available. First thing to do is put your pan on to heat. Because this is a non-stick pan, it's actually a wok, I'm going to put it on a low to medium heat. And then you want to put some oil in it. Not too much. It's always useful if I undo the oil first. Just a little splash. Like that. Spread that around. I'm not going to put the extractor on because it makes too much noise on the video, so you have to excuse me if it gets a bit loud. Right, I'm just going to put these in as is, and they start, you can hear that they're starting to cook already. Just wash my hands because I've been handling raw meats. So a little bit. What you want to do is get a bit of a sear on these. I don't want them to burn. And give it another minute. Okay, turn this up to 5. I don't want it any higher than that. You just need to sear this, don't forget the edges. Is that going to stay? It's going to stay on its own, this one won't. You see this one's a lot thinner. Just trying to sear that band of fat. I'll come back when I finish searing these. Okay, as you can see, we got a nice sear on there now. Nice and brown. Plenty of flavour in that. You've got the Maillard reaction going there. Right, next thing to do is add your onions. And I'll try and push these to the side. Give it a good mix. Turn it down a bit. I don't want these to burn, just want them to caramelise. Got a tiny bit of salt just to help them. Don't forget there's going to be salt in that curry paste. Okay, come back when that's simmered down. Okay, see the onions are browned a bit. Remember to keep turning these over so they cook evenly. Now you add in the frozen spinach and your mushrooms. Give it a good stir. Try and keep the veg around the edge. Hey, that rhymes. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Okay. So I'm going to put the lid on and just let that simmer. I'm going to turn the heat down to 2 and give that about 10 minutes. I'll turn it occasionally throughout that time. I'll come back to you when that's done. Actually, what you can do while that's simmering away is make up your curry paste. So there's 100 grams in here to 300 ml or 300 grams of water. 100 ml weighs 100 grams, so it's very easy to work it out. Tip it all in there and give it a stir till it dissolves. Okay, that's been simmering for about 5 minutes now. I've given it a mix, it's still not ready. The curry sauce, I used a whisk and mixed that up. That's ready to go, just got to wait another few minutes. Okay, that's had nearly 10 minutes. It's on its last minute. The spinach is melted, it's wilted. This is kind of like how would you describe it? Like a sarg, I suppose. You know, you have sarg aloo with potatoes. Well, this is pork chops, onions, mushroom sarg. Okay, in goes your curry sauce. Get every little bit out there. Okay. Mix that. Turn your chop again. That's the 10 minutes that I had earlier are up. So now turn the heat back on. I'll just let that simmer till you get to the consistency you want. You really want to make sure that everything is cooked. If you've got any doubts, use a temperature probe. Let's see how this pork's doing. It's out. Well, yeah, that's done. Over 75 is good. Oh yeah, that's definitely done. So what I'll do is I'll turn the heat down a bit. And of course, now it's just tenderising. I'll let that evaporate off. I'll come back to you when it's the right consistency. Okay, you can see that's a reasonably thick consistency now, which is just how I like it. I'll turn the heat off and we're ready to serve. This is best served with rice, but I'm on a low carb diet at the moment. And it's 1 pork chop per serving. Do that. And I'll get a ladle to do the sauce. Plastic one because it's a non-stick pan. Just ladle all that yummy goodness over this chop. There we go. That's plenty. And we've got enough there for another meal. I'll let that cool down and I'll pop that in the fridge later. So there we go. That is your pork, mushroom, spinach curry with Chinese curry sauce. This one is the Madras version, which is a bit spicier, but you can use whatever you want. There we go, that's my invention. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.